Hello, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Before Sunrise from 1995. It's directed by Richard Linklater and stars Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. So even though alphabetically the next film should be Before Midnight, I'm going to review the next three films in chronological order as they are a trilogy, and they find themselves next to each other in the alphabetical order. I will not be doing this for films that do not find themselves next to each other in the alphabetical order, like the Reanimator trilogy of films, for example. Remember that college friend I talked about that loved foreign films? Well, he was a cinephile in general, which was one of the reasons we got along so well. Anyway, he and I saw this and the sequel for the first time back in either 2004 or 2005, and it was an experience we both really enjoyed. This film is just a revelation. Yeah, a revelation is a good way to put it. It's a very simple plot. Two strangers meet on a train and decide to spend the night tooling around Vienna with each other before parting ways, perhaps forever. You can say the whole plot in just one breath, that's how simple it is, but it's everything that fits within that night that can take your breath away. It's nothing pointed or specific, it's just two people feeling each other out and conversing about this or that, but it comes together to be something almost magical. When I first saw this film, I had never seen anything like it, and I loved that. My friend pointed out that there are a lot of foreign films that follow the same formula, and that this film is not the first of its kind, but it may be the first American film of its kind. Now that I think of it, I think this and the sequel are the films that started us down the non-horror foreign film rabbit hole. My favorite part about this film is definitely the pinball scene. There is a scene where they are having a conversation about former lovers, but during the scene they are going back and forth playing a pinball machine, and I just marveled at how Hawke and Delpy were able to play the scene and get through their lines, but also be present enough to be playing this pinball machine throughout the conversation. And it didn't look staged at all, but the lines didn't sound improvised. Out of the entire movie, that is most definitely my favorite scene. Even more than their first kiss or them trying to decide if they should see each other again or not. But on that last note, there are 9 years between this and Before Sunset, and so that was 9 years worth of people trying to decide just what exactly happened 6 months after the end of the film. However, for me and my friend, it was instantaneous because we popped this film out of the DVD player and put in the sequel immediately. This film is flawless, and so of course I'm giving Before Sunrise an A+. Tomorrow we sequel it up with Before Sunset. See y'all then.